Potato head ash. Well, welcome to the realm of Millenia. Be man, woman, child, spirit, creature, or demand. Welcome. I am your host, MILLENIANmailmen here. And all I really wanted to do with this particular video is address the fact that I was called out for not having fully fleshed out characters. Or rather, the main aspect of being called out was that someone was given the miscommunication or misunderstanding, whatever misinformation you want to label it as, that I was copywriting or copyright infringing upon other people's artistic creations to include music for the creation of my characters. And to that, I not really, although I did very much directly start that, especially by saying like some characters are made for the music, right? I said it like that for a lack of better words at the time, but it was just kind of funny because they did it in the middle of a conversation that was not at all about me or my book or anything, right? We just had a sidebar to our main conversation that lasted like 42 minutes because I was just present in the conversation. We somehow deviated to me, and then we got back to the main discussion. But I do believe it was about some sort of like, how would I say it? I think the main topic of conversation was like cancellations, like about cancel culture and people getting banned on YouTube or Twitch or whatever it is, right? And I believe when we started talking about infringement is when we had to sidebar the conversation for like 42 minutes because one person bringing it up was like, this guy infringes upon people and he's gonna walk away scot-free with it because no one knows his channel. It's like, no. Let me fix this gross misinformation here before it goes too far and all of you hate me for it. No, I don't actually do that, right? I do not entirely build characters around someone else's music. I don't pull characters out of my butt to perfectly match. Let me pause to make sure I'm phrasing this correctly, because I don't want to further perjure myself or anything, right? It's like I'm not turning or anthropomorphizing anyone's song per se, really. I already have a whole slew of characters, and to better adapt and fill in some blank points that even I believe are in my conception, I will morph them a bit more or less to per se match the songs or match the tempo or match the vibes and things, right? Because even real world is very adaptable, multifaceted creatures, the human race is, right? So in order to better fit narratives and plot points as well as the soundtrack, I'll make a lot of changes for not just one character but many characters to match the intentions of the chapter, the page, the event, whatever's going on, right? And I do believe that in my video I said that I could totally just make up an entire slew of characters based on like something I'll hear in a song, which isn't false, but that's not really exactly what I do. Like, excuse me, like as of right now, January 21st, I have 138 side characters. I really shouldn't be doing this outside. I have 138 side characters and 453 main characters that get much name dropped. They're fully fleshed out and everything. And 4 bench main characters who are fully fleshed out or don't have a name. So for the main novel, I do believe it's 457 main characters for the main book series across all of the 5 books I'm working on. There's around that 457 main characters plus 4 that the author don't really have names for yet. And then there's the 138 fully fleshed out side characters that may or may not have ties to like the main novel, who could get like one-off additions to the main book series, as well as more unofficial characters, because they're not done. They're not even done to even me, right? I believe for the main storyline, I have an additional like 13 characters that are in high reserves, because while I have potential names for them, I don't actually myself believe that they're fully done and fully fleshed out and worth fully integrating into the main book series novel, because they're not done. They're not done to me, the author. Me, the author, think 13 characters are not ready to be adapted and included into the main storyline through the main book series novel books, right? And then as far as side characters, you ought to know I have a whole slew of them. I got in between like 60 and 80 different side characters that are just that. They're side characters, but not only are they side characters to my main novel, they're also just unfinished to even me. So, and what that means is that either something about their soundtrack is wonky and unfavorable, or something about their character conceptualizations is just stuck and stagnant, or I don't like it, right? There's a definitive like 7 of those 60 to 80 side characters that I think are just like, they are utterly awesome. They're great character concepts, but they will go absolutely nowhere until I figure out that one final piece of the puzzle for those characters. I'm telling you, they will absolutely stay where they are, just as hardly conceptualizations of characters, because I'm missing that final nugget of how and where or why they even should be integrated into the realm of Millenia, because something about them I can't mentally, cognitively process into making it make sense for them to even be in the realm of Millenia, right? And so long as those things aren't flushed out and aren't completed, in my perspective, they just exist. Like, oh yeah, this guy exists somewhere in the realm of Millenia, and the reason it's just, I'm just going to say somewhere in the realm of Millenia, because even I can't fathom a reason for them to actually be there. Even I, the author, can't make sense, ups, downs, heads or tails of it, because they just there. And what I meant to, when I didn't really have the words to describe it at the time, was that it could be something as simple as a song or a specific lyric in a song that can be like the light bulb moment for me to allow that difference between it just being a character concept of nothing at all being sparked into, oh, grandstand idea, how about I make them make sense through something like this. The lyrics in this song, while they might mean nothing to someone else, to me, who already has generalized incomplete variations, this one song lyric could complete everything, could complete the nonsense, the jumbled jargon that means absolutely nothing. This lyric from this one song could be the encrypted code that brings everything together, right? And I do that a lot, and I do that pretty often, where it's like, ooh, I like that song lyric. I can help enhance and develop a character based on that song lyric. I can enhance and develop another character based on this song's lyrics and the cadence and the style and the this and that and everything, right? I'm not actually anthropomorphizing anyone's song into something that I don't already have kind of in place, right? So when I did that video and talked about the Shadow Man, Shadow-esque character, that was not at all me infringing upon any particular ideas per se of the actual creator, Livingston, who made the song Shadow on the Floor. That was just me enhancing the character I already had in place into something based on some of the lyrics. Like, the character I already had, the concept that already existed, was just altered because of some form of inspiration from the actual artist. And if copyright infringement policy ever changes, I will surely give them more flowers, more attention, and more direct garnishment for the role they played. Mr. Livingston, the singing artist Livingston, played in me further finishing or finalizing any developments of a character, such as the Shadow Man and other situations like that. I will hand to the sky, hand on Bible, across my heart, do anything and everything to get every single person living. If they're already dead, you just send me to prison. I'm not going out of my way to give props to people who are dead. If people are alive and infringement laws change that mandate me to give further accolade and adoration to people who have inspired me just for inspiration, sure, I'll do that. I'll do it once, twice, 5 to 10 times. Any more than that is just being you ridiculous. Leave me alone, right? I would rather delete the character than go out of my way 10 different times to give someone credit for inspiring me for half a second, right? That's how I feel at this time, right? But yes, I just wanted to clarify that misinterpretation that I came to know of in a recent endeavor talking about cancel culture and infringement, copyright laws, and slander and stuff. So I just wanted to say that I went out of my way to find another brown shirt, because I guess I'm an e-author now, right? That's what this shirt is. Any video that says I guess I'm an e-author, number blah 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 blah, that I chose to do that in this shirt because it's I was wearing one of my undershirt brown shirts from the military, because that's what this is. This is an undershirt for when you're in the military uniform. I did it for the first 3 videos, so anytime I say e-author, I just want to make sure I get one of these shirts, because I have a good 8 of them still. I still have 8 of these brown shirts, so don't assume I'm just wearing the same one. They get washed occasionally. But yes, I just wanted to clarify that. Hope that sums up, or if you had a misunderstanding or similar misunderstanding, I hope that does clear up a few things. But yeah, but I just felt like making this video to preemptively stomp out that apparently growing misconception there. No, right? But hey, that's just me, your Millennium Mailman. Like, comment, share for more exposure, subscribe if you feel like it, dislike the video if you don't. And by all means, MILLENIAmailmen@gmail.com to reach out to me. I check that email twice a week, so if I don't respond immediately, do not be offended. Peace, love, happiness, and all the best of things to you. Goodbye. Going inside now. Morning dew got my butt wet in these outside seats. That's ridiculous. Couch potato. Why do you feel like a gosh darn What's up, loser? Did I wake you, or are you just naturally waking? Oh, you too. Let's go to sleep. Couch potato. Why are we still recording? Damn.